Hollow Knight, the game that appeared out of nowhere and took the world by storm, and being one of the reasons Metroidvania in general had a resurgence in popularity. Although, I'm pretty sure Metroid making a return helped with that as well. See, I love this game beyond what words I could articulate to express my joy can comprehend. This game is one of the best Metroidvania games out there, hands down, and you'll be hard pressed to prove me wrong or anyone who's played it wrong. Hollow Knight captured the exact essence Metroidvanias are about: atmospheric environments, exploration, puzzle solving, and environmental storytelling. This game easily captured the hearts of those who played it. It wasn't surprising the developer, Team Cherry, would go on to announce a sequel to their hit game. The sequel was named Hollow Knight Silksong. Now keep in mind, this announcement was made in 2019, so right now we're currently going on 4 years since the announcement, with barely any communication in between from Team Cherry. We're talking about when the game was released, it was radio silent until last year when they released that gameplay trailer. And to be fair, it's a pretty good looking gameplay trailer, like it got me excited, but I thought the game was going to be out by now and it's not, so I'm kind of upset and disappointed. A marketing representative for Team Cherry by the name of Matthew Griffiths took to his Twitter to bestow the news upon us that the game will be delayed out of the first half of 2023, and he gave no release window, so basically right now is delayed indefinitely, so that's fantastic. He goes on to state that they're excited how the game's shaping up, they want to make sure it's good as it can be, and it's gotten quite big, and we're back to that big point. It just makes you wonder what the focus is for the game, and if they even had a focus from day one. The development for Silksong started right after the release for Hollow Knight and its DLCs. It was around that DLC development time that this came to fruition. To get the full picture, we gotta go back to when Hollow Knight Silksong was conceived. It was a DLC to the original game. The developers quickly realized their vision was, too large for a DLC. So Team Cherry went ahead and turned the project into a full-blown sequel. And, that was pretty much the last we heard of it until 2022. I certainly hope the game isn't stuck in development hell, but these are all the telltale signs from the get-go, especially for the radio silence. That's just the biggest one. Team Cherry has no transparency with their fans whatsoever about this release, and the gameplay trailer was fantastic, yes, but it was so vague, and the release window was first half of 2023, my bad. Yeah, first half of 2023, and then right when we get to that half, we're beyond half almost. We're literally 1 month away from the middle half of 2023, so they literally waited 1 month away to tell us they're delaying the game. I feel like they knew they were going to delay this game before now. I feel like they knew, but they were like, nah, we'll wait until last second, fuck our fans. That's kind of disrespectful, Team Cherry. Didn't appreciate that. It just seems to me the vision for this project is all over the place. It seems very unfocused. The project itself was at first a DLC that grew into a full game. 4 years later, they're still talking about how big it's gotten. 4 years has been since the announcement of this game. That's the announcement, not the start of development. I just hope this game doesn't feel like a bunch of ideas taped together with flex tape and slapped onto a fucking leaking unfinished product. But I really hope that's not the case here. So yes, Hollow Knight Silksong, in my opinion, is in development hell, given the lack of communication and what seems like vision from Team Cherry. They have not done anything besides a gameplay trailer and radio silence, besides to give us delayment news. This game feels like a fucking mystique, unknown, entity or something, you know what I mean? No one knows about anything about it. They're talking about how big it's gotten, but they've yet to show anything besides updated graphics for the Hollow Knight game, to be honest, and some cool environmental effects and stuff like that. That's pretty much all we've seen, and that's not worth 4 years. But no matter what, I'm still incredibly excited to play this when it finally comes out, and Team Cherry will get my money, hands down. But you gotta communicate with your fans a little bit more. We are completely in the dark. For all I know, the game's gonna be coming out in 2025. I mean, chat reply bot on Twitter had the fucking funniest response I can think of. This shit had me rolling for at least 5 minutes. But I really hope that's not the case. Given these guys came out with a hit, I think they can keep the momentum going. But what they're doing now, the radio silence, it's not the move, Team Cherry. You need to keep us updated a little bit more. From a fan to you, do better. Thank you. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to rant about today. I can't wait for Hollow Knight Silksong, but for now, we're not getting it. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that today. Until next time, go ahead and slap the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the dislike if you want, if you're feeling brave. And yeah, see you next time.